5 backpacks with me, I had to choose the Lowe Alpine Air Zone Pro. It is an excellent backpack with so many different little bells and whistles. This is going to be a little bit different to the other reviews that I've done in the past. This is the first in a series that I'm calling endurance reviews. And basically the concept is that I'm only reviewing stuff that I've owned for at least 5 years. I have done some reviews in the past where I was just kind of given some products for some companies and it didn't really feel right. I mean, if you go back and have a look at the reviews that I did last year or the year before, you can tell by looking at, you know, the pair of shoes or the jacket, and I'm sure there's people looking at that going, those shoes have seen no action whatsoever. So the idea is that everything in this endurance review series, it's seen action, it's been up and down a lot of mountains, probably to its detriment. Also, I don't really want you to buy more shit. Okay, let's get into it. So I've had this backpack for about 6 or 7 years and it has been all over the world with me, whether I've just been traveling, rock climbing, skiing, ski mountaineering, ice climbing, trekking. It kind of does everything, and that's why it was the one backpack that I brought here to Spain with me when I left Australia, because I couldn't bring 5 backpacks with me. I had to choose the Lowe Alpine Air Zone Pro. It is an excellent backpack with so many different little bells and whistles. One thing I'm pretty sure every Lowe Alpine backpack has is a whistle. Look at that. That's attention to detail, that shit is. One of the things I love about this backpack is that it has pockets galore. There's pockets absolutely everywhere. Starting from the top, if you open up the lid, you've got 2 pockets, one at the top, one underneath, which is super useful. There's clasps inside those pockets where you can attach really important things like your keys. I love this interior mesh pocket. That's great for traveling, just to keep like toiletries and stuff in. One on the shoulder here, 2 on the hip belt, which is great. Okay, it's pretty dumb, but what I love is that this pocket is big enough for my phone. You've got these mesh pockets for drink bottles on either side. There's a shoulder pocket. I'd probably like to see 2. That's the only thing I'd change. So many different sleeves that will take so many different things in so many different situations. It's a really highly usable bag. This is the first time that I've really looked at this backpack in detail and seen how many cool things are in the design and just how strong it is. There's loads of little usable fittings on this backpack that I love. For instance, there is the specific trekking pole holder, which is perfect and it works great. And after so many years of me using it, it is still in great condition. There is an ice axe loop here. It would be much better if there was another one here, but I've been putting my ice axes through here for years and there's tiny little frays on them, but it's incredible that it's withstanded the amount of beating that I've given it. There's just really great quality all over this backpack. I've got to make a special note of the webbing that's used on the trekking pole fasteners and also on the back of the backpack. It is absolutely incredible. It's still in perfect condition, not a thread missing. Whoever designed this stuff is a genius of industrial engineering. I've even managed to get crampons, 2 ice axes and skis attached to this backpack at once. I was probably overdoing it. It is not designed for that at all, but that's what I mean about the usability. There's so many extra straps on this backpack, you can put anything on it. It's completely set up to use with a hydration pack, so there is a hydration sleeve. On the shoulder strap, there's even an extra little strap that's elastic that you can tuck your hydration sleeve under if you lost the magnet or the clasp like I did years ago. But it doesn't matter because the designers of this backpack have already thought of that. The lid is a completely floating lid, meaning it can expand as you put more things into the backpack. There's a sleeve that expands as well, which means the backpack can really end up taking almost 50 litres of equipment. The side entry pocket is also something that's super handy. You won't get that with those old school canvas style backpacks. It's something that has become very obvious to me that I need in a backpack now, and I love that the designers thought about that. It's been made by people that have spent plenty of time in the mountains, and that's why I think I love it so much. In terms of the straps and the hip belt, it's the same kind of quality you'd expect from a brand like Lowe Alpine, who have been making bags for God knows how many years, maybe 40 years or more or something. They're excellent at making this kind of product. The air zone section in the harness is where the backpack gets its name. It's designed so that air will be passing behind your lower back, meaning that you're not going to get too sweaty on your back. I'm not sure if it's significantly better from any other design like Osprey for instance, but it's good enough. So in terms of usability, this backpack gets a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that I would suggest is that there is 2 clippable straps on either side of the backpack. It is a bit difficult for me to fit 2 skis onto this backpack. I have to do a little bit of maneuvering around, but that's pretty much the only thing I'd change. In terms of durability, it loses a few points. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 purely because there is a couple of things that have broken on the backpack, but now I've got this situation where that side entry pocket zip is completely busted and I have to replace it. Maybe Lowe Alpine will fix that for me one day if I send it back to them. I'm not sure if Lowe Alpine offers something like that. I might look into it, but I know other brands like Patagonia will do it. Patagonia is really great for that, but I really have to get this backpack fixed. Really early on, one of the zip tags broke on the lid pocket. Some of the mesh is getting a little bit old. There's huge holes in it. That's just part and parcel of walking through Australian scrub, or even here in Spain. You tend to get holes in mesh. So if you're gonna go with one of these more modern kind of synthetic lightweight style backpacks, expect that it's gonna get torn up a bit if you're walking through environments like this. So that's it guys, thanks for watching my first endurance review. This is all about reducing my consumption. Also, it's about repairing, reusing, recycling, and reducing the amount that we're consuming. Textile waste takes a long time to break down. A lot of it ends up in landfill. So every purchase you make is so important because it reduces your individual environmental footprint. And as a person who loves the mountains and loves the outdoors, that is something that I really want to pay attention to and bring your attention to as well. And if I can influence you to make a better buying decision by showing you what I love and what works and what's durable and what has passed the endurance test, then if I help you and I'm helping the planet, then it makes me happy. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment section below. I'll see you on the summit.